DeFi coins are the backbone of DeFi, and putting at least one in your portfolio is never a bad idea. TokenMetrics and I took a deep dive into the DeFi projects that have the best upside in price action for the rest of this bull run. The bargain bin is empty now that the bull run has restarted, so it's time to think strategically in order to make profits. You have to time your buys appropriately to make sure you can see double-digit gains from these tokens. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, home of the BitSquad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all the interwebs. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in crypto. If you like money in crypto, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. In this video, we look at the top DeFi coin picks from TokenMetrics. DeFi is the cream in your crypto coffee, the sizzle on your staking steak, the chill of your Netflix and chill. It's one of the best parts of crypto. Using DeFi platforms to maximize your gains is the pastime of crypto champions. TokenMetrics and I have crunched some numbers to figure out which projects have solid upside for the remainder of this bull run. Remember, none of this is financial advice, just the information you need to decide what is best for your portfolio. But before we get into the list and check it out, make sure to sign up for TokenMetrics. You can get a trial for less than $5. All you got to do is go to bitboycrypto.com/deals, scroll down to the TokenMetrics section. It's been a banger for us ever since we got started with them. Number 4, Yearn Finance. We've been fans of Yearn for a while, not just because it's a great project that has a laser focus on its fundamentals, but because its token is so unlike anything else in the cryptoverse. When Yearn made the YFI governance token, they intentionally made a very limited supply. How limited? Well, it's capped at just 36,666 YFI. That's driven the price of one YFI well into the tens of thousands of dollars, at times surpassing Bitcoin in value. Just looking at the tokenomics of YFI can show you how much potential it has. The price of one YFI is about $40,000 at the time of this recording. That's a big stack of fiat. But remember, you can buy portions of YFI, so don't be scared off of the whole coin price. If you do some moon math, you can see that the market cap of Yearn is still quite low, just at $1.5 billion. Compare that with another DeFi heavyweight, Aave, which is sitting at $5 billion, give or take a few hundred million. If YFI were to get close or surpass Aave's market cap, price of a YFI coin would reach a staggering $151K. It's an upside of 270%. Those are gains we like to see. Number 3, Compound. One of the DeFi OGs that's seen ups and downs, but mostly up since it came out a year ago. The Comp token has never been cheap, which is the case with a lot of finance projects. There will only ever be 10 million Comp tokens in existence, and at the moment, just over half the total supply is already in circulation. Compound has barely been out a year, and half the supply is gone. Sounds scarce and valuable. Price of one Comp is just under $500 at the recording of this video. But remember that DeFi hasn't even had its moment yet. The volume of DeFi has exploded this year to all-time highs, but we're still way off from any sort of mainstream acceptance. So what would the price of Compound look like in the future? Its market cap is still ridiculously low at less than $3 billion. Compound were to climb up the market cap rankings with the rest of DeFi in the next few years, your bag of Comp could easily grow by over 200%. Even a project on life support like XLM has a market cap of $8 billion, so it's likely that Compound could gain or surpass that in the coming cycle or next. An $8 billion market cap would mean one Comp would be worth $1,500. Talk about compounding gains. That's a moon bag I want to hold on to. Number 2, Terra. The Luna token for the Terra network has been off the radar recently and has not made much noise in the press or social media. That doesn't mean it's a dead project. Far from it. Just last year, it went through an audit from CertiK, passed with flying colors. TokenMetrics has it very highly rated with potential for massive gains in the short term. The Lunatics, they picked the name, not me, are all about some Luna tokens because Luna is the butter for the other part of the Terra network. It's UST stablecoin. Lunas are used as liquidity providers for the UST coin, so the fates of both are tied together. Lunas are inflationary and don't have a capped supply, but their value will go up or down with the adoption of Terra. But the Terra devs aren't just a stablecoin operation. They're heavily integrated with a BitSquad favorite, Cosmos. The planet of Terra is firmly in the Cosmos, and if that's not bullish enough for you, just look at who else they are partnered with. Mirror Protocol and Anchor Protocol. Two big projects with lots of development behind them that solve specific market needs with blockchain tech. So where does that leave the price of Luna? Well, Luna's a steal under $20 at the time of this recording. But the real gravitational pull of Terra will be felt as DeFi comes into its own, and as stablecoins become more and more important to fiat on and off ramps. The market cap of Terra is sitting at a respectable $7 billion, but the circulating supply of Luna is half of its total supply of $900 billion. It may be in the cards for Terra to do a Luna burn or introduce new utility for the Luna token, but even if neither of those scenarios play out, Terra's continued growth seems inevitable, as does its market cap size. The Luna token could easily hit $30 to $50 during the cycle, which would only be a 200% increase from where it is now. That's solid gains for crypto, especially for a token that works with a stablecoin. Number 1, Aave, is the ghostly token that has made me solid profits during this bull run. So solid that I kept my bag of Aave through the June crash. Just look at this chart. It's been insanely stable through all this manipulation and volatility, and its token price isn't just its strong suit. Aave loves making you money. It's one of the best liquidity protocols out there. It offers so much, it only makes sense that it's become a DeFi powerhouse. You can borrow, deposit, swap tokens, and stake Aave on its dApp. The gains are solid, and its integration with Polygon has really helped the platform to haunt many corners of crypto. Aave is a deflationary token that's capped at 16 million, and its circulating supply is just over 81%. There isn't much Aave left out there. Its market cap is still low considering how much potential it has, and the price of one Aave is well off its all-time high back in May of $666.86. But even with a little bump in market cap, the token price of Aave could shoot back up and surpass $1,000 without breaking a sweat. That's a gain of 185% for those of you keeping score. So go forth and conquer. Make the most of this bull run while we still have bull run time left. But remember these tokens during the bear market too. They have the fundamentals and market presence to weather the winter and come back strong when the bulls return. Plus, you can use their platforms to make gains on top of gains. Thanks again to TokenMetrics and their fantastic data. Make sure to check out our deal for TokenMetrics at bitboycrypto.com/deals. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.